Hey there, everybody. I'm back again, and we are going to try a new game, Endless Sky. I downloaded it, messed around with it yesterday, but we're going to go and give it a good spin. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even realize moving until... Well, you know what? What did I do? Let's try again. Alright. New pilot. The bank's architecture is what you would have called futuristic back when you dreamed that the future would be less squalid than the present. Banker's office is equally intimidating. Large computer monitors fill the walls. Stock quotes. Occasionally glimpse the name of places that you've only seen in movies. Aldebaran, Terrazed, Earth. Pen is heavy as lead, but glides almost without friction as you print your initials on the bottom of the page. After ominous legal documents and sign several dozen statements, notices, and agreements. The banker, a balding middle-aged man in a suit that you suspect costs more than the spaceship you're about to purchase, flips the pages past you quickly, uttering a curt sign here, now here, as he points to each page. He moves swiftly, mechanically. The only moment when it becomes truly animated is when explaining the truth in lending statement to you. You are borrowing 480,000 credits, he says, to be repaid over the course of 1 year. Your daily interest rate is 0.4%, which means that your daily payments are 2,503 credits. By the end of the year, you will have paid 434,000 credits in interest. Sign here, he grins. You sign your last your name one. You sign your name one final time. I need to not read this. The elevator is so well tuned that you don't even realize moving until it's deposited you back in the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you're smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You're going to do it. You are finally going to get off this planet. Compared to the bank, you feel much more at home in the shipyard, walking along the rusted-out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonderful smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which do you choose? Which one you choose will determine your future. Let's see. This one is $349. The majority of profits come from the sale of the shuttle. It also equally as passenger transport cargo courier. It also happens to be the cheapest ship you can buy, which is capable of hyperspace travel. Shuttles are not designed to withstand combat of any sort, but they are fast and maneuverable enough to get out of harm's way if attacked by a larger, slower ship. Although they are typically unarmed, they have enough space for one weapon, which is the origin of the popular phrase, as useless as a blaster cannon on a shuttlecraft. There you go. Let's see. $349. This is how much damage it can take. It looks like cargo space 20, fuel capacity 400. Huh, interesting. Fist sprays free. Okay. Gun ports free, turret mounts free. Let's see. So it has 5 free bunks once you have yourself, allegedly, and then 20 cargo space. Star barge 375. So it has 50 cargo space, and then looks like it has 2 free bunks. Looks like it's slower. Syndicate CT-50 star barge is little more than a cluster of cargo containers with an engine at one end and a cockpit on the other. There's a slow and ugly ship, but it can carry enough cargo to earn its captain steady income even in parts of the galaxy where it's hard to find passengers to carry courier missions. Because they often carry valuable cargo and because they are too slow to evade any attackers, star barges are a common target of pirates. Interceptor. Because it has its own hyperdrive, so need to be carried alongside of a larger ship. The Terrazid Sparrow is the smallest and cheapest compact ship because there was limited cargo and passenger space. The primary way for a pilot to pay the bills is by hunting pirates or by becoming one. In either case, it's a perilous way to earn a living. Insurance reports indicate that as many as 2 out of every 3 first-time ship buyers who choose to be a pilot a Sparrow lose their ship and often their life as well within the first month of owning it. Alright, so I guess we'll go with this one. This is what I picked last time. Yeah. What is a brand new name for my shuttle? It's called the Penetrator. Alrighty. With some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive, piloting it out of the shipyard into a spare landing pad by the spaceport. Then you get out and look the ship over a bit more closely. You are busy polishing out a few rust spots with a piece of steel wool. An old man in grease-stained coveralls walks up. Nothing quite like buying your first starship, he says. Yeah, I'm still kind of shocked. I get to choose. I plan on getting to a test this one. I'm flying something much nicer before long. Be it an old-timer, I've got more important things to do than chat with you. Pick, I don't plan to get to a test this one. He smiled, I'm sure, but there's something nice to having a ship you can pilot all by yourself. Believe me, once you have to start managing a crew and paying salaries or keeping track of a whole fleet, you'll miss the days when everything was simple. You're a captain, you ask? Was, he says. Sold off my fleet a few days ago, and I already miss it. But it was time for me to retire. His voice trails off and his face lights up. Say, any chance I could hitch a ride with you, maybe to show you the ropes, give you some pointers? I could pay you, of course. Yeah, let's get some money. Get there. Starters, gotta give me a little to New Greenland. It's just one jump away from here. I can mark it on your map. Sounds good. Great, he says. My name is James, by the way. Bugie, you say. That's me. I'm looking forward to traveling with you, Captain G, says James. As you're helping with wheel his luggage on board and show me his bunk, he says, before we take off, you might head on over to the trading center and stock up on medical goods. We can sell those for a good profit on New Greenland, or take a look at the outfitter if you like. But they don't sell much here compared on the big manufacturing worlds. So medical goods, huh? Trading. Looks like I'm going to have to increase my screen size. Let's see if there are any jobs. There's the mirror. So it's going here. Guess I could go over here. La Facta. Delivery to New Sahara. Well, okay. We'll figure it out. All right. All right. Outfitter. guess it's interesting. The agent gives complete information on 12 star systems close to this one, planets, ports, governments, trade prices, available services, etc. You get all the same information just by exploring the system itself, but having a map can save you from making wrong turns if you're trying to travel through new territory to reach a certain system quickly. Alright. So, I'm trying to go over here. Outland. Escape the control keybind is changing the preferences. Land on New Greenland, James says, congrats on your first trip through hyperspace. I'm impressed that you didn't throw up, but most folks do the first time, including you, yes? Yeah. And then I spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunk room and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay. He hands you 10,000 credits. Then he adds, if you're okay with giving me a lift for a while longer, sell off any of that cargo that you bought and meet me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can wrestle up interesting work for you. Click the spaceport button to continue this mission. Okay. So. Spaceport. You've been shown to the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good winter coat for visiting planets like this one. Eventually find James has an entire family in tow, a young couple, an elderly woman, and 4 children who range in age from probably about 3 or 4 up to 12 or 13. Captain G says, wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to this family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that can take them all passage. That can give them all passage. But I told them that Shellcast have plenty of bunks, at least if the kids double up. They can pay you 40,000 credits to take them to New China, which is just a few jumps away from Earth, and is a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say? You're absolutely sure that shuttle was not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself, but they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks. You've got no reason to discourage them. Sure. Alright. Where are we going? Let's see, to New China. Okay, so up that way. Alright. India. Doesn't look like anywhere I'm going. Let's see. Trading. Alright. I guess we will go. Over this way, I guess. Okay, well, that wasn't good. soil is a home to mining outposts, which extract and refine rare earth metals and heavy metals. Dangerous work to mines deep underground. Mines work with molten radioactive materials that cause chemicals to somewhat stimulated star and algal. Commerce of masters is not a good world for farming, and the population remains quite small. So hopefully that means food. Good. Alright, let's see, the very low industrial. Well, let's look at the job board first. Wyvern. This is not really the way I'm going. Delivery to Luna. 20,000 tons of fabric. Alright, well, hopefully it's just an easy jump over there. I don't really remember from playing yesterday what the linkages were, but we'll take it. That'll save me the effort of having to trade. Alright. For me to even stop here. There we go. There we go. Joining the family in Russia named the Hendersons, that they'll be moved to New China because they hope urban standing will be better for their kids than New Greenland, where there were hardly any children at all in the village, only a few thousand people in it. Grandmother Olivia has also been chattering non-stop about how excited she is on a world where she can actually go sunbathing. Gotten much too old for snowshoeing, he says. You say goodbye to them or someone, and as agreed, they pay you 40,000 credits. You're already well paying down your mortgage. James says again, if you're okay with continue, give me a ride. Just meet me in the spaceport. Okay. Doesn't take you long to find James. The New China spaceport, he's already got a small group of people with a middle-aged couple, a teenage boy. Hi there, Captain G, says James. In case of tourist to Earth. Yeah, I'm going that way anyway, right? Okay, this is Chuck and Sarah and their son Carl. Let's help them carry their luggage to your ship as you've been walking back. Slightly ahead of them, James was to tours are always a good way to make money. They're on vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. No point in your cargo space going to waste, so look at this job board and see if there are any delivery missions we can run at the same time. Answer looks like no, I don't. Alright. Tourist to Mars. Alright. New port here was built several centuries ago on the ground, but in practice, the spaceport with the original settlers had deteriorated to the point where it was no longer usable. This port is much simpler by comparison, just a ring of landing pads, various sizes around a large central building with 10 levels of warehouse space accessible with a freight elevator. Sorry, there are always locals hanging out around the port, some of them mere children, trying to find a cheap ride off planet. Sort of picking up 2 passengers. I think it has to just push on. Let's see. First things first. Excellent. Let's see what jobs we have. Da Vinci, ingot. Tons of cotton sheets. The marble. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, why not? Hey, Colin, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Actually, towards Earth, I have to go to Earth. What is cheap here? Medical supplies are cheap here. Go to Earth. Made the final line sensors as Chuck and Sarah were staring out the window in rapt attention, pointing out landmarks on the planet's surface. James joins in by telling you about some of the history of the cities you're flying over. Carl, meanwhile, has spent the entire journey playing a handheld video game and only glances out the window when the ship shakes from turbulence. As they all grab their luggage and step off your ship, the explosion in his homeworld, he's still immersed in his game. As you collect payment, James pulls the parent sign and says, "Watch out for pickpockets, okay? And take it from experienced captain, you do not want to be out after dark here. Play it safe and have a great time." After they leave, James shakes his head ruefully. It'll probably be a decade before that kid's old enough to realize what he's missing out on. Waste of money, doing a trip like this with a teenage boy. Should have gone to Sky Moon and see the dragons instead. That would interest him a lot more than historical museums and ancient cities. Then he picks up his luggage and adds, "Same deal as before. If you want to keep traveling together, meet me in the spaceport." The 6 items were not good enough for the teacher since they were duplicates. Supposedly, YouTube and Switch are the same thing. The teacher just wanted to say, "Fuck you," but instead I said, "Fine, they give me a 0 because he wanted me to do it tomorrow with new items." This game is called Endless Sky, and it is a space trading game. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to understand. Alright, the space personnel are so big and crowded that it takes a long time to find James. Sheer number of people is almost overwhelming. Homeless men wrapped in old army blankets beg for money from well-dressed businessmen. Soldiers in navy uniforms walk by in groups of 10 or 20, all marching in unison. Starship captains haggle with the merchants over trade goods and jobs. Flashes of light come from various landing bays as welders make repairs. When you find James, he's standing by a window looking out at the city, watching the starships take off and landing in continuous stream. "This is it," he says, "where our race began, the world that all the tourists want to visit and that no one wants to live on. 10 billion people, more industry and exports than any place in the galaxy, but underneath it all, poverty of a completely different sort from what you got in the dirt belt." After taking one last glance out the window, it says, "Anyway, we're nearing my destination. Are you willing to take me one last trip? I need to get to Hestia, the Talita system, and of course I'll pay you quite well to take me there." Sure. Go back to your ship with James. Once you get there, he's stowing his luggage. Build information your computer hasn't hatched yet. It's one of those paradise world types for him to have a perfect climate, accessible only to very wealthy. You wonder whether James is going to be able to fit in there. Interesting. Alright, so where is he going? Hey, look at that. Going my way. Guess I'll go over there. 3 bunk spots. And not going anywhere in that direction, it looks like. Special ed teacher because of her comprehension. My special ed teacher basically lectured me when I said I wasn't going to do it since the teacher did not get that. They're way different and could not have 2 video games even though they both have completely different stories. Yeah. It's kind of like, I bet you if somebody brought 2 books it would have been just fine. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well. Probably didn't need to land now that I think about it. Alright, let's see. Be losing money there. Job board. Oh, it's serious. To Norn, to New Portland, long jump, Farseer, Midgard, Marcab. Not going that way. Done. My stories, I mean, why I brought them. Well, Halo 1 is the first game I ever played, so that's kind of sentimental. I mean, the last game I ever suck while San Andreas is your favorite game. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, did he even sit there and listen to why they were important to you, or was he just like, you know, these are video games, you suck. Hey Vasily, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright. So, going that way. I'm not too bad, man. Trying out a new game today. To land here? No place to land here. But we can go to our destination. Passing the best. Look on my team. Click 6,000 credits. Yes. 167. Guess we'll buy clothing. Actually, let's look at our job board first. Helheim to Glory. To Shroud. Interesting. To bring a life-changing event. Well, Halo 1 is the game that got me video games and made me love them as a reason for all my hobbies like YouTube. It's life-changing. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, you know. You're, what, 15? Either everything in your life has been life-changing or nothing has ever changed. And it's just like, really? You know? It's just like, yeah, you know, you find interest, you do things, you are a product of your experiences, and you always are. If you don't understand it, you're right, he's a dick. Road to glory. I don't know. Four passengers, huh? It's not like people who play video games really talks about football a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, that's part of the problem with health education in general. They tend to be jocks. Let's go ahead and just say that. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Alright. Propelling your ship down land has Jim disappears from his bunk room after the ship has landed, coming out no longer in the grease-stained coveralls he's been wearing up until now, but in a suit. As a long-lived textile worker, you automatically know that the suit is made of real wool, very finely woven, and has been tailored to fit him. He smooths down the front of the suit, distracted, and looks at his hands as if unsure where to put them. How do I look? Yes. Like a millionaire, or you look great. Well, that's the other thing about being a captain. He says you can get filthy rich. There's an awkward pause. You're unsure about how to respond. Then he says, thing is, this here planet is one of the most exclusive retirement communities in the galaxy. Planet locals are probably worth more than 1 billion credits. They're mostly financial or business types or old money. Rich enough to be here, but I just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who made his fortune flying a ship. He hands you a credit chip worth 30,000 credits and says, best of luck to you, Captain. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're ever in the area. And I have to have a picture of my family, which I don't have any pics, and I have no PC, so it's not like I can take a picture and print it. You're allowed to bring it on your phone or your iPod. Alright. G. Number 2. 5 tons. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's see. Since I'm already going there, seems awful cheap, but alright. Let's see, what is cheap here? Electronics, metal. We'll go with electronics. Alright. So apparently video games can't be sentimental in the way sentimental. It's way unhealthier than TV, and I can make you want to commit violent crimes, according to my health teacher. Get that in writing. Get it in writing. Seriously. Because he already doesn't like you just because you play video games. Alright. Wow. Alright. I lose electricity to share country. Dude, I live near Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, and I lose power for several days at a time. Okay? I live in a shitty country. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, well, let's go on to the next place. Is that a common occurrence, or does that just happen every now and then? Never thought about going in public with a pistol and blasting away people who display GTA and Halo. Yeah, because they don't do that. Just like this doesn't make me want to build a spaceship and go out into space and go trading. Even though that's fucking cool. I would want to do that without playing this game. You wrote that to a friend and boom, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm going here, right? Looks like I can sell the electronics for a bit of a profit. Alright, let's land. We'll maintain a ski resort for its clients from nearby planets. Coming to determine snowmaking ensures that whichever hemisphere is winter always has ideal skiing conditions while farming and other small industries supply tourists. Our staff to cater them. Slopes here includes tracks for all the latest dangerous, expensive, extreme winter sports like hoverboarding and wingsuit cliff skiing. Yep, it's another space exploration game. It's a space trading game. It's very reminiscent of Trade Wars back in the day. Let's see. Yes. Oh, smack. There we go. Mill race. Oh, film haunt. It's a rush delivery. Yeah. One kid brought on football and a medal because he won a big game years ago, and those are the same subject. Yeah. 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 I know. Yep. Basically, people who are only able to give their bodies are valued in American society. Alright, let's see what jobs. I already did the job board, didn't I? Trading. Low. Alright. Where am I going now? Football changed his life. His teacher had no problem with that, but video games can't be life changing. Hey Dan, welcome back to stream. There we are. Pearl is an idyllic forested world mostly set aside as a wildfire sanctuary for imported exotic spices. Wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary for imported exotic species. Each of the islands and continents houses animals and plants from different plants biosphere. Terraforming stations. Satellites maintain the atmospheric gas levels in order to keep each island at the proper temperature and rainfall level. Some of the islands are open for tourists and safari tours and even for hunting. Other owned by private companies and used for medical research. People with training in veterinary medicine are always in high demand here. My history teacher from 3 months ago was a joke. I can't spell, but he has never had a problem with gamers. In fact, he played games on the phone sometimes in class while we're working and stop if we have questions. Yeah. You're preaching to the choir, man. You are preaching to the choir. Well, that's not going to be good. Hey, look. At least I get to go there. Click to Harmony. So it's in Norn. I don't even know how to get there. Pay 5,600 credits to deliver a care package of 1 ton of dried meat to a child studying on follower. I should do it tomorrow and bring in a football and see 60 and see if he has a problem with it and record it. Yeah, no kidding. Looking good. Collect your payment 30,000 credits. Alright, doing good. Let's see. Sun Racer. Pair of newlyweds. Two farmers. All right. December. Two people, 26,000. 4 people, 35,600. I'm taking these guys. All right. Trading. Oh man. You were also asked to take a drug test today. By whom? So I'm bringing a football. Yeah. By whom? And did you tell them how roughly they can get fucked? School take it because they have no proof they never brought pot to school. The office. Yeah, tell them to fuck themselves. Like, actually use that terminology. Say, you can go fuck yourself. And if they try to get you in trouble, just deny that you ever said it. Tell them that they're just making stuff up. That first they accuse you of smoking pot, now they're accusing you of saying go fuck yourself. And from now on, I would personally, I would say, you can't talk to me unless I can videotape it. I would just say, you can't talk to me unless I can videotape it. Say, I will go get a camera, bring it here, and I'll videotape it. Then you can talk to me. Because, no joke, they keep hauling your ass in there and giving you shit and accusing you of shit. And in all honesty, you need to start building a record of it. Because they're sitting there accusing you of shit with no evidence. And just say, I'm not talking to you anymore unless I can have a video of of you accusing me of shit. Wouldn't even talk to them. Say, I'm not talking to you. We can do this with a lawyer if you want to pay for a lawyer. Because, no joke, they're accusing you of shit going on. I wouldn't. Just rumors and shit. Yeah. Seriously. No, make them pay for the lawyer. If they're going to sit there and accuse you of shit, make them pay for the lawyer. You know, without consent for that reason, I hate this kid. Plus, he was in the bathroom. Yeah, especially if they're sitting there accusing you of doing anything illegal, you say, I'm going to use the what is this terminology? By the I'm trying to figure out the exact phrase. I'm going to exercise my Fifth Amendment rights and refuse to continue to speak to you about this any further. Said it nicely, by the way. All right. All right, I think I'm going to do one more jump, and that's going to be it for the day for me. Yeah, it's Fifth Amendment, Dan. It's just, I was trying to figure out the specific terminology, because now you have to use it. Now the Supreme Court has said you actually have to use the Fifth Amendment by name if you want the protection of the Fifth Amendment. And you have to say something along the lines of, I wish to exercise my Fifth Amendment rights and refuse to talk to you. And you can do that. And then if they keep talking to you, say, if you would like to pay for a lawyer, then we can continue this. Did I start engaging stream? Yeah, you know, this is one of those places where I'm just, here's the thing. He's 15 years old. He doesn't have the experience of being around for 40 years like I have been. People are setting him up, and he needs to have a record of it. I mean, point them out and say their names. Yeah, that's the sort of shit they're trying to do to you. Yeah, don't ever say anything, because you know what? There's the shit that they do where, like, you saw them doing it, so you're accessory to it now. It's like, no, don't ever say nothing. Say, I'm not talking to you. Stop. Tell them to stop bringing you in without evidence. And if they want to talk to you, they can pay for a lawyer or allow you to videotape with their accusations. Don't ever say anything to them. That's basically it. Hey, this is, again, like I said, this is the sort of shit that they do. They basically rely on people's inexperience and basically inability to pay for lawyers and stuff like that. And they prey on them. That's just how it is in the United States. Go stream Monopoly. Nice. Cool, man. I might try to catch that later. You have a good one, man. I'll see you later. And it's just absolutely just, it tears me up. It tears me up when they do that sort of shit. I need to have a prepared written statement to hand to people when they start accusing me of shit or other people of shit. Your name won't be on it. It said if you vaped, we saw you enter the bathroom on the cameras. I said I don't know who they were or what they would look like. I just walked in and saw a cloud. That wasn't authorized. Yep, it is very illegal. If they ask you to come and work and they accept your work, they have to pay you for it. Yeah, and I would also go ahead and say, you know, it's not cool for you to be videotaping people in the bathroom. It's totally what I would say. And tell them that it bothers you that they're doing it. Say that you feel it's an invitation of your privacy. It was overtime, but not as though I didn't get paid time and a half. I just didn't get that time. Yeah, I know. They do that shit, man. Oh, they were not taping in the bathroom? Okay. Oh, they saw you enter the bathroom on the cameras. You know what you can say? You know, this is from Red Dwarf, and if you ever get a chance to watch Red Dwarf, you really should. But you should say something along the lines of, "Hey, look, when I go into the bathroom, it's like playing golf. Keep your head down, try not to veer off side to side, and keep your eye on the ball." And then I leave. All right, let's do this before I keep your eye on the ball. That's what does it. You know what I'm saying? All right, we are going this way, so let's try over here. I think it's actually supposed to be keep your head down, keep your eye on the ball, and try not to veer off too far off to the side. Left my eating by a sunny day. Farseer is an ocean resort world, so local tax revenue is spent on the terraforming equipment that moderates the weather. Real estate prices fluctuate wildly in times of political anxiety because the idyllic climate exists only by government fiat. This year mostly takes from the form of executive offices for interplanetary banks, law firms, software companies. Strict zoning laws limit construction of skyscrapers or factories to the continents that are in the less pleasant polar regions. Wow. Oh, this is getting worse. Let's see. Glade. Hey, look, I'm already going there. The Murph Sun Racer. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, we'll buy more. So it refers to clearly to land here. You know. Hang on a second, let me get to a place where I can land. There we go. People were probably 20 kids. They're all camping and smoking pot. Did not take any of the offer. I was just there, and the accused by the snitch. Yeah, did not do anything minor against her, but I'm not going to tell on others. It'd be easily narrowed down to who it was. Plus a dick move. They get caught by the office, that's their problem, but not going to be the one to tell. You know, one of the things, I mean, if you know these people, you need to say, you know, they're going to come in and say that I snitched on you, I totally didn't tell anybody. That's kind of the shit that they do. They sit there and lie to you. You know what you should also do when they start doing this sort of thing is that you ask for complete disclosure and ask for an oath under penalty of perjury that what they're telling you is the truth. They won't give it to you, but it also means that, you know, you're kind of, it's a kind of nice way of telling them that I know you lie to people, so fuck off. I mean, they'll never agree to it, I guarantee you, but it's just a nice way to tell them to fuck off. Alright. How do I get over here? Okay, Foreseer. New Sahara, Berthen. Trading. Oh. Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. They're bringing you in just to put on a show. When people know that you've been to the office and been talked to, they're far more likely to believe that you snitched on them, even though you didn't. They're going to sit there and then lie to them, tell them that you snitched anyway. Well, that's one way to. That's one thing on the bright side there, huh? All right. Where are we gonna go next? Let's go over here. This is fantastic. Hope I can get over there. 2 more jumps. A lot of them say snitch to get you to try to admit it because you have nothing to lose. Wow. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Patience pays off. Who have an iPhone 6 or better, since I'm not rich, people often tell me, and try to get me to tell on others. Yeah, man, that's what they do. That's what they do. You are being exposed to the, what is it called? Dan, do you know what this is? Where they try to get the poor black kids to drop out of school and conveyor belt them basically to prison. Do you know what that's called? Who did it when you won't punish you? That's how they reward them, the snitches. Yeah. Yeah, and it still goes in the record though. Alright, no missions. Awesome. That's a trip. Can't do that. Yeah, that's institutionalized racism, but it's called like I forget what it is, but it's a it's they it's not a program per se, but by underfunding the minority schools, they kind of put them on a they put them on the road to prison. And I'm not saying that they're trying to put him in prison, but they're using the exact same methods that the police use to exploit young, inexperienced, uneducated kids. Let's see. I guess we'll buy something very low. I guess we'll go over here. Bellatrix. Oh, shoot. Should have checked the prices before I landed. Sunlight filters through blue stone's atmosphere is too dim and reddish for ordinary earth plants to thrive. The native plants, mostly grasses and lichens, have adapted their own unique chlorophyll-like molecules in response to blue stones. Sparsely populated aside from one small research village dedicated to cultivating edible hybrid crops that can grow in similar worlds. Most of the industry is focused on drilling and refining oil to make a variety of plastics. So all the plastics that I just bought are going to be worth nothing, right? Oh. That's not horrible. Alright, let's see what jobs we got. So $30 minus 30% of schools. I would say about 20% says for my school's a bunch of fake snobs with attention. I think you just described teenagers. Sorry. All the staff are helicopters. Well, that's another thing. That's, yeah. Let's see. Quicksilver. Chiron. Martini. Mars. There's the Thrall. Alright, let's see if there's a pathway over there. 5 passengers, 45,000 credits. Alright. No, don't land. Rush Silver, to Pearl, the Crossroads, Reunion. This would be the only thing I would even remotely take. And I don't have a good path back. Trading really even lower? I'm dying. If you're talking about rich kids, they play by a very different set of rules when it comes to that sort of thing. It's yeah, it's a thing. Alright. Delivery to maker, delivery to splash down. No, not yet. Alright. The fact that there's no linkage over here is a little screwy. Trying to get you to drop out. Yeah, that's kind of that's another part of that conveyor belt that I was talking about. You know, honestly, here's how you do it. Your job from this day forward is to be a thorn in their sides in the perfectly most legitimate way that you can be. It's like you go and find stuff that you could totally snitch about and then rub their noses in it. Say, you know what I saw? These kids doing X, Y, and Z. And you know who it was? I'm not telling you. Go fuck yourselves. You see, you need something to get you to survive high school, and that might be your thing. Make sure take a look around. Go fuck yourselves. It's like, what? I didn't say anything. Your word against mine. Hey, you're the one who keeps calling me in here accusing me of shit I didn't do. That's why you need to start videotaping this shit. I don't know why I'm landing. There's no point in me landing. Alright. I think I screwed up. Alright, well. Chiron. Nope. No Austria. Nope. No, I know what happened there, but she knows there's no legal way to make me tell them. Yeah. Just make sure you use the phrase Fifth Amendment in some way or another. Because apparently it matters. Apparently it's not enough to have the right. You have to know how to use it the right way, apparently. Thoroughly unbeautiful planet, surrounding local vegetation has blue and purple leaves, shocking to your human eyes, and grows only reluctantly, leaving the land looking like blighted wasteland. Syndicate's vast operation strip mining for uranium ore does nothing to improve the situation. The sandstorms were frequent here before the Syndicate arrived, but the storms have gotten far worse in recent years, with some storms now reaching several kilometers high and dozen kilometers in diameter. Them talk you down for knowing your rights. That's another thing people like to do. Honestly, when they start talking to you after you exerted your Fifth Amendment rights, you say, "I have exerted my Fifth Amendment rights, and I'm not going to talk to you without the presence of a lawyer." And you don't have to go bring a lawyer. If they want to talk to you, they can pay for the fucking lawyer. Yeah, don't even say anything of that nature. Say, just from the get-go, say, I'm exerting my Fifth Amendment rights. I'm not talking to you. I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment rights. I'm not talking to you. And if they say you don't have those rights here, say you are the government. This is a public school. You are the government, and I have Fifth Amendment rights. And if you would like to challenge that, you are more than welcome to in a court of law. But I'm not telling you anything. Either morally, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would. Yeah. No, actually, it's the Fifth Amendment that gives you the right to say nothing. Because they would twist the First Amendment to force you to say shit. All right, trading. Yay, profit. Jobs. Austria, maker. We can do that. Furnace, I could do that. Alright, let's see. 6,000 credits. That's pretty cheap. Shiitake mushrooms. Alright. That's pretty good payment. Give me a target. Forcing him to take a drug test would violate his Fourth Amendment rights. Unreasonable search and seizure. Stop calling me down on that. Colin, have you ever watched a movie called The Usual Suspects? It's the whole shakedown principle, where they kind of bring you in to shake you down, almost as a thrashing, a verbal thrashing. Yeah, if you get a chance to, you might want to go watch that. It's the beginning of the movie. That's that concept. Or they just bring you in to shake you down. The rest of the movie is a big divergence from that. But yeah, the opening of that movie is basically a very typical shakedown. Let's buy some heavy metals. Yay. Yay. 45,000 credits. Let's see. How much? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Alright. Trading. Profit 1. Alright. Laughing so horribly, questioning me. Yeah, but remember, laughing gives them information, so just be careful with the laugh is all I'm saying. let's see. So if I'm going back, I can take plastic for a profit of 80. So plastic. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's do that. Accept this mission. Accept that mission. 12 January. Woof. Delivered to Moonshake. Okay. Alright. Actually, no, we're going to go here. Profit of 1 is still profit. Hey, DMC, welcome to the stream. Ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, wasting the time. Man, they ain't got anything better to do. Ain't got anything better to do. Yeah, look at that. 61. No, not buy all, sell all. Let's see. Job board. Sundive. New Greenland. New Iceland. New Argentina. Profit of 1 is still profit. Yep. Vortex. Oh, cool. Well, we welcome all. Hey, Vortex, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have new viewers. Especially friends of Dan's. Alright. Excellent. It is going good. Part of me wants to tell Snitch that I have pot. That way they search my locker, don't find anything, and just laugh at them. Sounds like an awful lot of hassle, but remember, don't underestimate the ability of people to plant evidence either. Let's see. We're on here. Alright. Let's see, anything very low? No. Okay. Done. We'll buy heavy metals. Go. Nice to catch you finally. Yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping in, man. That's awesome. I know the time difference always makes it a little more difficult. The school of plant drugs. Sorry. Alright, sorry. Quick related question. Are the filing of trademarks public information? The filings don't get published for a certain period of time. But yes, once they're filed, they eventually do become public. Look for something called TESS, T-E-S-S, You can access it on the USPTO website, um, and you can search for trademarks if you'd like, and see what's there. The school would plant drugs. Yeah, they totally could, man. It takes somebody who's just a little sketchy. Goodbye. Yay. Alright, let's see where we can get from here. Alright, where's the job board? Mr. Tinker. Korean. Arabia. Luna. Ingot. New Wales. Tourist Pearl. Calda. Mainsail. Icefall. Greenland. New Washington. Okay. What they do is spend a paid vacation, basically. Well, I guess that's a thing. Again, if they're trying to put you on the conveyor belt, that's a thing, too. Just know that. Alright. I need a furnace. I have to get over here somehow. I think I have to go somehow over here, but 9 p.m. you to go online on school through my email when I get home. Yeah, I've started streaming at like 5 o'clock my time, or 6 o'clock my time, which is what, 11 a.m. your time. Yeah, that's the thing, Vortex. It's he could, but a good lawyer will find a way to say, well, it really wasn't him who had it now, is it? It's the teachers who had it. Again, it's one of those things. It's if you find the right people to make a big stink about it, he could have a problem. But in reality, he probably won't have that big of a problem. There's a difference between the law and the practice of it, unfortunately. All right. Let's see. Oh, not a bad profit. Guess we'll buy. Let's see something. Where am I going? I want to go over here to a new place. So let's go ahead and buy something cheap. 240 is not that cheap. My other friend got expelled for pot, and that's what they did to him. What, they planted it? All I'm saying is if you're going to do that shit, make sure you take lots of photographs of your locker. Oh, he brought it to school. Yeah, don't bring that shit to school. All right. I'm loaded up. Though it'd be nice to have contracts. They're just going to all whacked out places. Done. Part. Your own property, just don't bring it to school. Yeah, some people are not that swift, man, unfortunately. Some people are just trying to show off, trying to act all hard, but it's just stupid. I'm sorry, as my children's television's program says, they're just being silly. Al Danab. Hey, profit of 62, I'll take it. Passenger to Luna. Mill raised full hot. Farseer, Switzerland, New Austria. Wish I knew there was a passageway through here. I don't know that there is one. Like over here. You would think this would go to one of these places, but it so totally doesn't. Alright. Let's see, I'm trying to get to Aldermead Furnace. Screw it. There's got to be a passageway through here somehow. Alright. So you're going to drop it on the bathroom floor and watch stuff follow the mystery with no proof. Never underestimate somebody just looking to screw you over, man. Especially people in places of power. They'll find a way to screw you over. Try here. Delve Syndicate. Trading. Yay, profit of 27. Job board. Moving to Heartland, Charn Station. My last day I'm giving the office a fuck you. Where are we going now? Let's go over here, I guess. Maybe over here. Let's go over here. It's already turned into a cluster. Well, we'll see. Hey, look. There were some jobs that are going here. Oh well. Negative 62. Well, crap. Board. Deep. New Holland. Hey, but at least I can get to Aldermin. Or Aldermin. And look, there's a suite. Because I got passengers going there. Passengers going there. Passengers going there. Alright, excellent. Alright. going to turn out to be heck of a let's play if I upload this to YouTube. Shiitake mushrooms. Nearly uninhabited world used mostly as a waypoint for shipping and as a staging point for the syndicate fleets. Barely thick enough to be breathable. Plants to grow here if she's eating. Large moon instead of full-size planet. Connecting business here is nightmare tedium. Your process is leaner and yeah. What, today? Or in general? At some point? Let's see. Trading. Oh my god. Let's see. Earth. Can't do that. Icefall. Sundive. We're going to do delivery to Earth. Alright. Okay, fine. Done. The school can suspend you for cough drops. All cough drops? Or the ones with benzocaine in them? Because the Ludens are basically candy. They don't have anything in them. They're just pectin drops. Yeah, you just call them candy. Yeah, I took cough drops to school a bunch. I never had that problem. Wondering why they're pumping out prison candidates. They're running the whole place like a prison. Oh, nothing. Profit of 6. Cha-ching. Alright. So I guess I'm going over here next. I'm going to Fomalhaut next. I guess I should go to Fomalhaut next. Right? Yeah, I should go to Fomalhaut next. Alrighty. What's very low? Industrial plastic. Let's go with industrial. Friend of my third hour class last try. The teacher was a hard teacher but a good guy. He caught my friend with a cig and just took a cig and now say crap to the office. That's the thing. Don't make a big deal out of it. Your friend probably learned a whole hell of a lot more about being chill about shit from that one experience than he would have being rung through the office. Profit of 9. Yes, look at that. Alright. Heavy metal 688. See what the job board has. Delivery to Relic. 3,000. That doesn't seem worth it. Bring a packet of paracetamol to school without teachers giving a fuck. They probably wouldn't give too much of a fuck about paracetamol. Or acetaminophen, or Tylenol as we call it in the United States. Probably should stop doing that. Alright, whatever. Well, yeah. Again, you know what it is? It's because there's I don't know if you're familiar with the drug dextromethorphan, and it is not really an opioid, but it mimics opioids, and as a result, the way that the laws are written, they actually need special exemption from Substance Abuse Act in the United States. And it does have special exemption, but one of the things that's happened because of it is they have this thing called robo-tripping, because it's Robitussin is the brand name, and people will buy a bottle of it and drink the whole damn bottle, and they'll get a high from it. And as a result of buying cough medicine, or one particular cough medicine, they've banned all cough medicines from school. And the cough drops don't even have dextromethorphan in them. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. These things are a big deal, and they can lead to so many problems. When they fix that person, you don't have to. It's not like you're helping them suspend their mind, giving them a place to smoke, plus vacation. Smoke carcinogenic? It's not like they're smoking it in the classroom. That's the thing. Where am I going again? I'm going to Earth. Yes. That should be good. How much tons of gasoline? No. Can you get high off of cough drops? You would have to eat like five bags of like Halls to get any reasonable high, and I think that high will mostly be you being sick. Yeah, stone on cough drops, right? Yeah, it's not like they even have dextromethorphan in them. It's like what are you smoking? Maybe we should have you drug tested. All right. Depart. Let's see. Earth and Luna. Alright, we'll start with Earth. Credits. Crack up some cough drops in the crystals. Stick them in your crack pipe. And away we go. There you go. Freebasing menthol. Sell. Outboard. Lincoln, New Wales. It's not too bad. Bounty. Delve. This. I haven't been there, but has a couple of ways there. So let's see. So just going there, huh? Now we'll figure it out. What's very low? Medical, plastic. We'll go with industrial. People who aren't open about smoking, man. I doubt these would be very open about it. About 7 miles away, you can legally have 1 gram of pot on you at a time. What is it, like a local law or something? Local town. Yeah, as long as the local police are the ones policing it. The county or the state police decide to police it, that's a whole different issue. At least to their worries. Smoke but over 21. Yeah, there are a lot of states that are making it legal. Washington State, where Dandruff lives. Colorado's not only made it legal, they're taxing the crap out of it. And in fact, it's interesting with Colorado because of the way that their state constitution has been written. They're only allowed to increase taxes so much, overall taxes, in a given year. And when they brought in the law to collect taxes on selling pot, they ended up collecting so much taxes that they had to give people rebates on other taxes to stay in line with their constitution. Like in Maryland, where I live, it's not legal and it's not decriminalized. But if you go to Washington, D.C., which is only a couple of miles from me, it's perfectly legal. You just can't buy it and you can't sell it. So you have to kind of grow it, or you have to get it for free or give it away for free. All right. 103. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, New Switzerland. Actually, you know what? This is probably a good place for me to call it for the day. And kind of come back at this with a new focus. So I'm going to go and call it there. Let's see. We got a good number of viewers. Let me see if anybody I know is streaming. Oh, how is nobody streaming right now? This is... This is a catastrophe. Anybody streaming Endless Sky? No. Anybody streaming Kerbal Space Program? Rocket PC. Nobody I know. Nobody I know. Let's say alcohol not be a big deal. Exactly. Yeah, no problem, Colin. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Vortex, thank you for joining. Well, let's see what other games I have that might be interested in. Anybody? Yeah, no problem, Dan. Thanks for joining. Vasily said he was going to be streaming, but I don't see him online right now. And the only person I follow who's streaming right now is Bob Ross, and how does this have anything to do with Bob Ross? Let's see, what other games do we have? Cities. These are not going to be anybody I know, unfortunately. Anybody play ATS? No. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just throw it over to somebody on Kerbal Space Program. Let's see. There's Rocket PC Gaming. Somebody made a cock and balls. That's awesome. Let me see if I can let's see. Alright, ready? Somebody made a cock and balls. But it looks like it's in French, so I kind of feel not right throwing you guys to them. So I guess I'll just throw you guys at Rocket PC Gaming. And then we'll host him. Oh, cool, man. I'm glad you could stop in at all, man. That's awesome. I appreciate you stopping in. It's always great to have people pissed about today. Don't get pissed, man. Get even. That's the trick. All right. Here we go. I'm going to toss the host. Thanks for joining again, guys. Y'all have a good one.